Alright guys, welcome to another beer review, and today we're going over to Track, and this is a collaboration with Magnify Brewing out of New Jersey, and this is a can of the Language Barrier Imperial Coconut Stout, clocking in at 12.5% ABV. So this has huge additions of coconut flakes, contribute to a thick and luxurious mouthfeel, supported by lower level flavours of vanilla, coffee and cacao. Adjuncts are coconut, vanilla, coffee, cacao nibs, and allergens are malted barley, oats, wheat and lactose. And designed by AM Creative. So fantastic looking can. I have had this before. I had a taster because I took a can down to Dean and Harry when we had our meetup, so they did a review and I ended up having a little bit of it. But it's New Year's Eve and I'm about to begin cooking a hot pot, so of course when you're cooking you need to have an alcoholic beverage. It's one of the few life lessons that I've learnt, and thank you, Keith Floyd, for allowing me to be in this situation. Yeah, there's something really satisfying about cooking and drinking at the same time. But anyway, I digress, just finding excuses. So, beer in the glass then, and it was pouring nicely, as you saw. Yeah, that to me is pretty much jet black, with a lovely dark, intense brown head. So let's see what we get on the nose. It's like a dark chocolate Bounty bar. Almost sounds like I don't know if this is a thing. It probably is, but like, you know, coconut liqueur, is that a thing? If it isn't, it should be. But dark chocolate. It's got that sort of you know, the chocolate on Munchies, those little biscuits. Yeah, really cakey, chocolatey, biscuity. A little bit of a bitter coffee note coming through. It just smells so decadent and inviting. So yeah, I don't know what's going on with my hair. I look like I was described by my Greek uncle recently that when my hair's just like this, I look like a German U-boat driver. Would they be called drivers? Do you drive a submarine? What's the action of a submarine? I don't know. Anyway, but yeah, I couldn't be bothered. It's, you know, we're in the lull week between Christmas and New Year, so nobody needs to put any effort in. Just enjoy your day-by-day activities, and that's what I'm doing. I look like a scruffy bastard, but when don't I look like a scruffy bastard? But yeah, this smells absolutely wonderful. Let's give it a taste. Cheers, folks. That's what I'm talking about. It's Bounty bar. Bounty bar. It's a Bounty bar. It's a Bounty bar, isn't it? It's a Bounty bar. No, it's a Bounty bar. Had a bit of an Irish stroke there. Would they call it a jig? I don't know. That's why I'm not a comedian. That's bloody lovely. It's got like a boozy spiciness to it without it tasting boozy. I mean, it's drinking ridiculously easy for a 12.5% Imperial Stout, and I think those additional elements sort of like help mask that. The coconut character is the coconut character you want. You don't want it to taste sort of like too wishy-washy and perfumey, but at the same time you don't want it where it's too intensive, where it tastes like a really bad, cheap coconut flavouring. It's spot on. It's just the right amount of coconut, and it's a big coconut flavour as well. It dances beautifully with that vanilla, but then it's offset by that cacao and coffee. The coffee isn't as dominant in the grand scheme of things. I don't think it really needs to be. It's just there. It adds a nice little earthy bitterness. But yeah, this is glorious. It's absolutely glorious. The mouthfeel is wonderful. It's not the heaviest of Imperial Stouts, but it's so gloopy and like velvety. That's absolutely gorgeous. I remember enjoying the taste that I had during our bottle share, but you know, when you're in the middle of a bottle share, it doesn't matter how much water you've had in between beers. Doesn't matter how much water you've had between beers. Don't know why I'm doing accents. There's no point, no need. You're not gonna get the best of those beers at a bottle share. Do you know what I mean? But this is just something else completely. And I'm going to be drinking these sorts of beers all day today and throughout, you know, the rest of New Year's Day, because there's just something so satisfying about this. There's a real sense of occasion about it. All of those additional flavours, they work perfectly. It's just like an adult Bounty bar in a beer. And I think it could quite possibly be the best Imperial Stout that I've had from Track. I just think it's gorgeous. It's absolutely gorgeous. I think Magnify are known for their big flavours in like IPAs and stouts as well. Or was it them? Or I thinking of another brewery who did like, you know, a cheesecake double IPA. They did a series of like dessert IPAs and pales. I don't think it's them actually. And I don't know if I've actually had anything from Magnify, come to think of it, but God, what a beer. What an absolute beer. One of the best stouts that I've had this year. And I've had some fantastic stouts. I've already done, you know, by the time watching this, no one will be talking about golden pints anymore. But yeah, this is, to me, it's 10 out of 10. It's just absolutely gorgeous. It's indulgent. It's rich. The more I'm talking now, you know, you get the fumes of alcohol after you've drank it. You're getting it there. But there's no harshness. It's silky smooth, just the right amount of sweetness. And to me, it's just it's a 10 out of 10. Track have been phenomenal this year. They really, really have. One of my favourite breweries of the year. Going into cans has definitely breathed a new lease of life in them. And although the circumstances weren't good, them temporarily moving into the premises of Cloudwater has been phenomenal as well for, you know, the drinking community. Two of the best brews in the UK under one roof. It's called Toys R Us, Toys R Us, Toys R Us, but for adults. And funny enough, there used to be a Toys R Us within that vicinity, which unfortunately closed down like a lot of them. Which is a real shame because I've got a lot of attachments to Toys R Us. Anyway, we're not going to reminisce. Let's look to the future because it's New Year's Eve 2020 with 2020 vision full steam ahead. How many cliches can I put into this? Way too many. Let's just cut the video off so I can open my eyes, go downstairs and start cooking a hot pot, which I'm very much looking forward to. And I'm also making a peanut satay chicken curry as well because, hey, options, and hangover tomorrow, I'll need food. So yeah, if you've tried this, let me know your thoughts, opinions down below. Wonderful, wonderful beer from Track. Definitely put a Magnify on my radar. I'll have to look into them, see what they've done. So yeah, if you've tried it, let me know your thoughts, opinions down below. Check out Track, check out Magnify, check out my Track playlist. And yeah, you're obviously watching this in 2020, so I hope you had a wonderful New Year's Eve. And yeah, thank you all for watching, and I shall hopefully see you next time. Don't wink, you scuzzy bastard.